Got me a new project today. This one's going to be pretty interesting. Interesting, I think it shall be. I'm liking the more like abstract, not really like based off anything kind of lures. Which is cool because they're also more fun to like draw and make. So I got this. It's going to be a big 3-piece swim bait. I want it to be like on the top, and I want it to just kind of sink. I want it, like if this is the water, I want it to be like this. You know what I mean? Like part of it's still sticking out, but it still like floats. And I want it to like and splash around a lot. That'd be interesting. So I think, I don't know if I want to go with pine or if I want to go with poplar. And what do I have? Will this work? No. Probably be easier to carve on poplar. Because this one has some cool teeth. I think that'll fit. I think we're going with poplar on this. Poplar's nice to carve anyways, because like when you carve pine, just big chunks of it want to like pull off with it. Then you get a bunch of tear out and it's just like whoosh. It's like, oh, that's just wonderful. But I don't know what kind of paint scheme I want on this one. All I know is I want the eye to be weird. Oh my goodness, I didn't even point out a big feature. So I drew the tail fin down here because I want it to be sideways. I want the tail fin to be able to pivot this way. So like off the back. I wonder if it'd do anything, but we'll see. These are just going to be fixed. I ain't messing around with trying to make them jointed. Normally it just messes stuff up. And after having that zombie trout not really work, I want to make something that works. That zombie trout looks so cool though. Anyways, let's get this muh cut out. And then let's get to work. This is pretty interesting, I'd say. It's not huge. It's probably like, I know my hand heel to toe is like 8 inches, so this is like an 8-inch lure. It's going to be bigger though because it's got joints. I'm trying to get some lures pumped out while it's still nice out. When wintertime comes, I'm not going to be able to make anything because I can't keep this shed warm enough for epoxy to set. I don't want to bring it in the house because that stuff stinks. And I want to be able to sleep in my room without huffing glue all night long. We'll see what happens though. Maybe I'll decide I want to be a glue huffer. Sky's the limit, right? I wish I didn't have one I had to pick up. This thing's heavy. I keep it tucked in the corner. But that's the shed life, baby. I'm gonna sand it. It's a boring step, so I'm just gonna do it without recording it. So I hope you're not sad. Got all the carvings done. Now I just gotta sand everything smooth and make it look pretty. So I got the gills sanded, put the teeth on, put good in eye socket. It's looking good, and then this kind of popped off, but that's fine because I was at that step anyways, but I gotta fix that awful cut. Probably just gonna sand it back. And this one, oh, it was fine. Yeah, I gotta clean these up a little bit. I'll get back to you. Just get the fins cut out. Got all the fins carved out. Think that's where I want them. Now I just gotta get some slots in there so they're like just a little bit at an angle, which is gonna be a pain in my butt, but let's get it done. Hate working with Lexan. It's annoying. I almost always cut my fingers. Got all my digits today, but let's hope I can keep them. It's dark outside. I'm going to be out here all night because it is currently Monday evening. And I want to try and go fishing at this different spot with some pike and some muskie on it. I want to go like 5 in the morning on Wednesday. So I got to get my sleep right now. So I'm going to try and stay up all night for a while. Try and get a base coat on this. I'm just going to seal it with super glue so then I have enough time to paint it and get a clear coat on it, get the clear coat set. So then Tuesday I can get the second clear coat on it. So then it has enough time to get to harden before I go fishing Wednesday morning. When I go fishing, I'm gonna take the swim bait and the big crankbait with me. Not taking the zombie trout because unfortunately it didn't work. I would love to take that with me. That would be fun to fish with, but that thing is humongous. It's like a 10 ounce, I think it's 12 ounces. But my bait caster is only recommended for 1.5 ounces. I used the big crankbait before and it cast fine. This swim bait isn't too heavy, but I just got to be able to, I got to tie a leader so I don't get bitten off, which I got to figure out how to do because I've never tied a leader before because I've never fished with anything with teeth. But it'll be fun. I'm just going to tough it out for now, but get this painted. So I think what I got to do before, I think all I got to do is get a slot for these. I don't know if I want to glue these on before or after I paint it, because it'd be easier to paint it when it's off the body. I mean, I guess I should just like have a decent sized, or just like make a hole accurately so then I can like, you know what I'm talking about, right? I hope you do, because I don't know what I'm talking about. But I should just get some slots carved in this. Then I can get some pilot holes, seal it, put some lead in it, balance it, and then should be able to start painting, get a clear coat, and then I'll be able to go to bed. But until then, we got work to do. So let's get to work. I'm gonna super glue this thing. I'm greedy, so I'm just gonna like barely get it on there. Alright, let me unclog this because I have to every single time. Because why wouldn't my bottle of super glue be clogged? Having a wire on hand is like a straight wire. Such a useful tool. Oh, too much, too much. So this is kind of like gross, but I managed to get most of the glue off my finger. And took my fingerprint with it. Like, oh my goodness, it's just like a piece of my finger. I'm gonna pick the rest of this off, and we're gonna work on weighing that. I'm gonna go ahead and balance this like piece by piece. So I'm gonna do just the head piece, get it how I want it. I'm gonna do middle piece, get how I want it, back piece, so on and so forth. So like then when all of them are together, it would only make sense that they'd all sit the right way if I balance them all the same way. Get all sledgy out. Alright, I got the weights in here. Okay. I'm just gonna tack it in with a tiny bit of super. Oh fuck! Just gonna tack it in with a tiny bit of super glue, just so it stays in there. Stick like a tiny bit of piece of sandpaper on the top, just to kind of hold it in. Otherwise, I gotta like put something in there to keep it in there. But if this just covers it, it's not gonna fall out. See what she does. Please just be right. Nope, it needs more, because why wouldn't it? Alright, more it is. Alright, I have everything just like barely held together. Alright, and it sits just right. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to get these lead holes covered up, then I'll get back to you when I start painting. I'm going to put some white on this thing. Oh, I'm liking this. We cooking. I cooked my meals for the next week. I cooked a mean pot of chili for dinner. We cooking here. It is 2 in the morning, but who's keeping track anyways? You know what I mean? Do I do purple or blue first? I think I'm going with... Oh, punch the camera. I'm going with purple first. I like that. I got blue fingers. Yeah, I'm reusing the same mesh. I don't got a lot. I don't got that many. I don't even know where to find good stencils at. If y'all know where some good stencils are at, like you got some good links on Amazon, let me know, because like I need some. I keep finding like stupid stencils that I can't think of anything good to do with them. 4 a.m. This is where I'm at. I'm gonna put some fluorescent pink on the top side of these teeth, and I'm gonna put some just on a couple spots on the belly. And do some pure pink and some Fado purple. I'm definitely sure that's not how you say it, but I'm saying it like that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and paint the fins, and then I'm going to get another clear coat on everything. So that was an intense go up with rotisseries falling apart and clamps popping off, but we got it loaded up. Looking good. I like the fins. We'll leave that for a while, and then I'll get ready to leave at 4 in the morning and go fishing. It's currently like 5 in the morning. Got some snacks, got a drink. Gonna get headed out and hopefully we can catch something big. We made it to the spot. It is, what's the time? 6:04. This is the lure. Looking pretty good, pretty spiffy. I'm just gonna fish here for a little bit and kind of see what happens. So, I've been testing the action. Coming in straight, it doesn't do much. But somehow, I don't know what I did, when you twitch it, it glides. So, I made a big 3-piece glide bait. I'm gonna fish this for a while and let you all know if I get anything. So it's been about an hour. I'm using that big crankbait that I made. I brought the crankbait, the lure I made in this video, and that pink swimbait I made. And I cast out the swimbait and it goes pop. And I watch it fly off, never to be seen again. But that's fishing. Give it some more time, see what I can cook up. So overall, not a bad lure. Didn't work how I intended. But I didn't show in the video is that when I pulled and it glided, the tail, let me fix that. The tail would like go and like flutter a little bit. And I think it's because I made that tail sideways. So that's definitely something I might do in the future. Because it was cool, because every time I would stop, it'd do the gliding thing and it just kind of like chill. But I really like this one. Even if I don't fish with it, this is definitely going on the wall. Didn't wind up catching anything. Didn't get a bite. Didn't see a single fish. I definitely need to try out more spots. But that one I went to was very, very pretty. It's just a lot of it you have to get to from a boat. I don't have a boat. I have a kayak. But my car also sucks. I don't want to like be on the side of the road with a kayak on my car. So eventually when I get a better car though, I might be more willing to bring the kayak around. It's just also not very fun bringing a kayak everywhere. So eventually I'll start like catching fish. And one day I'll get this GoPro or some kind of camera for my chest. Nice chest camera. Something so I can like show you what's going on. But they're expensive. I don't have a ton of money. I'm a broke kid. I wouldn't say broke. I mean like I had enough money to like fill this shop up with. I would call it a decent amount of tools. Definitely didn't spend like $15 on all this. So I don't know. One day I'll get this GoPro. I'll figure out how to make these videos a little more interesting. But yeah, any feedback, let me know. Anything y'all want to see, anything I'm not leaving in or I'm cutting out or anything that I'm doing that you don't care about, just let me know. I'm open to all of it. But overall, I would say this is a very good lure. So yeah, time to make another one.